We can't only talk about it, we gotta be about it.
When adversity came, I could have fell apart, but I chose instead to follow my heart. When adversity comes, I will never run, I will adjust, adapt, and overcome. Vision.
Alrighty, welcome one, welcome all, welcome back to your one-stop shop for everything empowerment. I am your host, Tariq Williams. And remember, not only I am Vision of Hope, but we are Vision of Hope. And let's get right into it. So, the topic of discussion today, how to be well polished for success. All right. So language is a very important concept on the channel, and I know you may think this is boring, not super exciting, but I don't want any debate here, okay? What was Tariq talking about when he meant well polished? What was Tariq talking about when he said success or successful? All right, we're gonna define those words real quickly, and then we're gonna get into what the solution is, what it means to be well polished for success. When we're talking about being well polished, right? Refined, distinguished, decorum, all right? Making sure you are all set, ready to go, put together, all right? Top shelf. All right. We're not doing basic around here, people, okay? We're not talking about below average, average, subpar-ish, above average. We're talking top shelf. This is what we're talking about when we mean well polished, all right? Now, when we're talking about being well polished for success, well, what is success, right? And I'm going to define success as, how should we define success? I'm going to define success as doing well. I'm going to define success as being where you want to be, all right? In a situation, in your career, all that good stuff. That's how we're going to define success. Doing well, being efficient, being proficient in whatever that may be, okay? Being well polished for success. Because if whatever it is you're doing, you want to be the best at it, right? You want to be successful. So that's how we're going to define success, all right? Now, the thing about being well polished and being successful, there's something that we need to understand, all right? Not all these concepts are exactly one size fits all right? But we're going to give you the tools here to help you understand. Once again, you came here for a reason. You want to know what it means to be well polished for success. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to tell you that it kind of depends, but then we're going to get into what you need to do for whatever it is you're trying to be well polished for success at. So, for example, if you want to be a principal or politician, you want to make sure you're dressed the part. You want to make sure you got your suit or your tie or whatever. All right. You want to make sure that you're prepared. Maybe you want to be a football player. Maybe you decided the NFL isn't for you. So maybe you want to be a basketball player, the NBA, you're going to the league. Maybe you've decided you want to be a personal trainer. Or maybe you want to be a mindset coach, motivational speaker, YouTuber. So you're going to rep your merch. Not only I have Vision of Hope, but we are Vision of Hope. I don't know if I'm thinking about anybody in particular or not, but who knows? But what I'm getting at is that we so often think that being well polished is a specific trait or tool, and we don't always recognize that it could look different depending on what you're doing. A while back, when I was in college, I was in a sports reporting class. and the CFO for the Philadelphia Phillies came into our sports reporting class to talk to us a little bit about being successful. And you think, wow, like that is super cool. You know, somebody from the Philadelphia Phillies is there and in my class, you know, so it was a really neat experience for sure. But one of the things that he said that really made me think, he said that when you are going into your job or your interview or what have you, you dress for the job you want and not the job you have. And I thought that was really interesting. But so often we may take a quote like that and think that might mean suit and tie every day, right? We might think that means, who knows? I mean, granted, it probably means showing up on time or whatever those expectations are. But with that being said, that could look a little bit different depending on whatever it is you want to do or whatever that career or job is that you want to do. With that being said, I still have some advice for you, right? The first thing I'm going to tell you is that whatever it is you want to do, you gotta do the research, all right? If you want to be in the NBA, maybe you need to do some research on what it means to be one of the best players you want to be, right? If you want to be a real estate agent, you might want to talk to some successful real estate agents, all right? If you want to be a teacher, you want to be an English teacher, you might want to do some reading, all right? There's so many different ways and to get research out there. Find the type of media, find the type of way you want to do research that works for you, that you can easily consume, and then take that. And then the next thing, you got this research, you started thinking about what it means to be successful, to be well polished in the craft. Well, now we got to put it into work. We have to put it into action. We have to prepare. We can't only talk about it. We got to be about it. Let me repeat that for the people in the back. If you want to be well polished for success, you can't only talk about being successful. You can't only talk about being well polished. Don't just talk about it. Be about it. Be about it. It doesn't get much more clear than that. When it comes to being well polished for success, don't just talk about it. Don't just think about it. Be about it. And so you got to put in the work. You got to put in the grind. You know, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, there is just no substitute for putting in the work. It doesn't exist. I can't just poof some type of solution for you to get you to be successful, to be well polished, to be top of your craft. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. There is no easy fix, all right? To be great at that career or job that you want, you got to put in the work. And with that being said, I hope you all have a great day. Hope you got something out of this video. Share it with your friends, like, subscribe. And with that being said, this is your one-stop shop for everything empowerment. And not only I am Vision of Hope, but we are Vision of Hope. Have a good one, everybody.
When adversity came, I could have fell apart, but I chose instead to follow my heart. When adversity comes, I will never run. I will adjust, adapt, and overcome. Vision.